Hey, List 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome to the Backlash Kickoff Show. I am joined, yes, I know, it's unbelievable, for the first time in 2 years, by Ray Wood.
What's going on, everyone? How you doing?
We're going to break down the Backlash card tonight here for the LS11 Universe, and we're going to start things up. We're going to work things in reverse. We'll talk about the pre-show match last, since that's the first thing we'll see tonight. So, first things first that we're going to talk about tonight. The Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch defending against Zelina Vega. What do you think about this match, Ray?
Zelina Vega has a lot of potential in the universe. She has a lot of potential going forward. However, I do not think her skills yet match the skill that Becky Lynch possesses. I say the man moves on with her title reign.
But what you got to think about with this matchup, Zelina Vega pinned Becky Lynch on Raw this week. So is Zelina Vega in the head of Becky Lynch?
Yes, it's Zelina Vega.
All right. Well, that is only the first of this seemingly double rivalry we got going on tonight. As let's segue off of that into the Universal Championship matchup, because due to his victory in only the second episode of Raw in Universe mode, Andrade Cien Almas will be challenging Universal Champion Seth Rollins for the Universal title. Andrade has been on a hot streak lately, but so has Rollins, although Andrade does seem to have his number lately after that victory on Raw and a mixed tag victory this past week. What do you think?
The mixed tag victory indicates that the unit that they have formed is a solid one. However, do you think that Andrade will suffer under the pressure of a main event style match like this against the man who runs Monday Night Raw as the top champion?
It's a good point. This is Andrade's first ever World Championship match of any kind, and he's going on last. It's the main event of tonight's show, this matchup. But Andrade does also hold a pinfall victory over Rollins. Granted, it was low blow into a hammerlock DDT, but if Andrade can pull off that combination again tonight, we could be looking at a new Universal Champion.
We could possibly, yes.
So who, in your expert opinion, do you think is walking away with the belt tonight?
I say that Rollins got tricked the first time, but Rollins, one thing he's done throughout his entire career is adapt to the situation. So I say that Rollins has adapted to the cheating ways of Andrade Cien Almas, and he will get the W tonight.
I think this matchup really has to do a lot with the previous matchup as well. The mindset of Seth Rollins and Andrade will probably be affected a good bit by Andrade's business associate Zelina Vega and Seth Rollins' fiancée Becky Lynch in their matchup that will take place earlier on in the night. I feel like the two combinations, or the outlook or result of those two matches, are probably going to weigh into one another. Not as heavily as some would say, but I will say that's gonna. If Zelina Vega were to take the championship away from Becky Lynch tonight, you know it would probably eat away in the mind of the Universal Champion a little bit.
But will this be Andrade's mistake? Andrade cannot afford to think of Zelina Vega. Andrade has to think about himself tonight.
That's very, very true. And that is one thing about Andrade and Zelina Vega. It's one thing, as a unit, they are strong. As individuals, they are just as strong. They know when to worry about themselves. They know when to worry about each other. And I think that's what makes them such a unique force in the WWE. So I suppose that's I haven't given my opinion on either of these matchups. I think I'm going to agree with you on the first matchup, though. I do think the man Becky Lynch probably has a bit more to give tonight. I think Zelina Vega's not quite there yet. But I am going to go with the dark horse pick of Andrade Cien Almas against Seth Rollins tonight. I think we might be seeing a new Universal Champion to end off tonight. But segueing off of that into the Smackdown Tag Team Championships, we're going to see the blue-collar solid tag team of Heavy Machinery challenging the Revival. Revival are one of the best tag teams in the world. There's no denying that. The Revival, well, they've done it all in WWE. What do you think about Heavy Machinery as their challengers, though? It's a team they've never faced.
This match purely depends on one thing: time. The longer Heavy Machinery is in that match, the smaller and smaller the chances are of beating the Revival. The Revival is known for small build-ups to great things. They are known for their building teamwork and a great tag team match. That's why they're a better tag team than they are individual wrestlers. They together form a solid unit and one of the best tag teams in the world. So I say that Heavy Machinery has a chance if they can get the early jump on either Scott Dawson or Dash Wilder. However, if the match continues on and they allow Wilder and Dawson to use their teamwork, they're going to be in real trouble.
All right, well, here, let's flip this around a little bit. What if the Revival get the early advantage? Same way you said Heavy Machinery could, because we've also seen the Revival end matches very, very quickly. And the Revival, their key thing is they like to isolate opponents. If you remember the first episode of Smackdown with Universe Mode, they isolated Dolph Ziggler. Robert Roode never even got the tag in that match before it was over.
That's also true. At the same time, Otis Dozovich is a lot different opponent than a Dolph Ziggler. I feel like Otis can take more continuous damage. At the same time, I don't think they'll be looking to isolate Dozovich. I think this will probably be a rough night for Tucky, especially considering they do not want this big man in the ring, possibly ruining their chances of retaining their tag team titles.
Well, here's the million-dollar question. Are we going to see stakes and weights holding up the tag team titles tonight? Or are the top guys going to stay on top?
Top guys stay on top tonight.
All right, I think I might reluctantly have to agree with you on that one as much as I love Otis and Tucker. Much like Zelina Vega, I think they are future champions. I just don't think tonight's the night for them. I think the Revival definitely have the advantage. Otis and Tucker, they struggled in their number one contenders match with New Day. It was a close call. The Revival have been on fire as of late, though. So, coming off of that, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship later on the night as well. We're going to see Sonya Deville. We haven't seen much of the SmackDown women yet, but we're going to see Sonya Deville challenging current champion Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This is Deville's first ever championship matchup. Do you think she has any good odds in this one tonight?
I think Bayley may be distracted going into this match. Bayley's often considered very secondary in terms of the Women's Championship. Her title in conflation with the Raw Women's Championship. So I think that she will be a lot more focused upon getting a good match and proving that she is a great champion than finishing Sonya Deville. That puts Bayley in a very inopportune position in which Sonya Deville can use her striking and her MMA experience to possibly put down Bayley. I'm going to go with Sonya Deville.
I think I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. I think Bayley, we haven't seen her yet in Universe. We have not actually watched a Bayley match yet on Universe. This is her first matchup tonight that we're going to be visible seeing. She and her tag team partner Sasha Banks got the victory over Fire and Desire this past Friday on SmackDown. Bayley's coming in with a lot of momentum. She's red hot tonight. I think Bayley is going to do what she does best, and that's going to be upset the doubters and walk out with her championship still hugging her around the waist. Coming up next, this is the matchup. I know I shouldn't show bias as a commentator, as an official for WWE, but this is the matchup I've been looking the most forward to tonight. I've been looking forward to this since the episode it was made. Shinsuke Nakamura defending the Intercontinental Championship against Tommy Sports Entertainment, Tomasso Ciampa.
Let me ask who you have, because I have not formulated my opinion.
Well, it's really a toss-up in this one. I think this is going to sound like a strange way of putting it. I think whoever hits the first big move is going to be the winner. Ciampa, he's got some neck problems, he's got some knee problems. By no means am I saying Tomasso Ciampa is fragile. By no means am I saying he is weak. But Tomasso Ciampa, he is not invincible. Neither is Nakamura, but Ciampa has shown his weakness in the past, and Nakamura's got that factor of Sami Zayn at ringside for the matchup. We've seen Sami Zayn play a key factor in the likes of matches with Kofi Kingston and Roman Reigns over the last month. So, if you ask me, I don't know. I think Ciampa is new to the brand. Ciampa has been on fire as well. He's got victories over the likes of Dolph Ziggler, over Sami Zayn, but Ciampa has never come face-to-face with someone that hits as hard as Shinsuke Nakamura. So I think I might have to give it to the champion on this one.
I'm going back and forth with my ideas here. You talked about Shinsuke's hard hitting. I think that has actually gone down in these last couple years of his career. However, I think Ciampa, at this point in his career, hits harder than Nakamura.
Interesting takeaway there. But what about the Sami Zayn factor?
What?
What about the Sami Zayn factor in the Shinsuke Nakamura situation? Sami Zayn is constantly right there, right in your face, ready to make sure Nakamura does not go down and out.
Yeah. At the same time, you think Ciampa will hesitate to punch Sami Zayn straight in the mouth?
That's very true. It's something that nobody is afraid to do, but I think Ciampa's the only one crazy enough to do it. They call him the Psycho Killer for a reason.
Ciampa wouldn't only do it. Ciampa wouldn't do it.
That is very true. Although I would say that a standard one-on-one match does favor Shinsuke Nakamura, whereas a more hardcore style probably does favor Tomasso Ciampa. But it is just one-on-one. Disqualifications and countouts do apply tonight. It's a toss-up, but I think I'm giving it to the champion.
I'm also going to go with the champion.
Fair enough. Up next on the show, we have this is going to be a true battle of size versus speed. Because Ivar, Eric, they are the Viking Raiders. They are defending their Raw Tag Team Championships against newer tag team on the rise here of Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara, we haven't seen much of them as a tag team, but we were told that we needed to crown them on contenders as soon as possible for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Mysterio and Sin Cara, they took on bigger opponents similar to the Viking Raiders in the Authors of Pain on Raw, and they came away with a big win there. 619 into a big splash, and it was over. Do you think Mysterio and Sin Cara can pull off the same kind of victory over the Viking Raiders?
I call this a conflict of experience. Now, what I mean by that is Mysterio and Sin Cara are relatively a new team here in Universe Mode compared to the Viking Raiders. However, if you take their singles experience into account, they have been here a lot longer than Eric and Ivar. So, the question is, what counts more? Is it the singles experience alone, or is it the tag team experience, especially in a tag team situation such as this?
That's a very good point.
However, you also have to remember not only Eric and Ivar, they are the bigger of the individuals. I'm not sure Sin Cara has had to deal with that, but Rey Mysterio has been fighting giants his entire career. So I'm going to go with a 619 ending this match and ending the reign of Eric and Ivar, with Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio being victorious as the tag team champions.
It's a good way to look at it. I'm reluctant to agree with you because this is an odd way to look at it. I'm going to agree with you here. I think we're going to see new Raw Tag Team Champions because Eric and Ivar are great as a tag team, but if something happens and they get isolated, Eric and Ivar, they are very rarely singles competitors. I don't believe either of them have a specific finishing maneuver that they work as a singles unit. If they aren't together to hit the Viking Experience finishing move, well, say for example, Rey Mysterio were able to get the bigger man of the two, Ivar, down and out, then a 619 or a Swanton from Sin Cara, if it came down to a one-on-one situation like that, it would favor Mysterio and Sin Cara, and it does happen fairly often in tag team matches like this. So I think I've got to agree with you. I think Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara definitely, somehow, some way, have the edge in this one.
I'm keeping my pick. However, we have to also account for the fact that Eric's knees come into this situation. Eric has some of the most dangerous knees in all of WWE.
That's a very valid point as well. So, Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara is a unanimous pick across this pre-show panel. Well, we only have a couple more matches to break down here. So, up next tonight, one more singles championship matchup here. This is a match some would consider a dream matchup here in the WWE. We've got the United States Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, defending his United States Championship against John Morrison. Talk about high-speed, fast-paced offense.
This is not real. This is not even This is more of a clash of styles as it is a clash of person. AJ and John Morrison cannot be more different as people. I think that will drive the core of this match and what people are willing to do to retain or gain a championship. John Morrison often will do flashy moves, and you also have to remember that in terms of experience, AJ has more WWE experience at this point than John Morrison.
It's been a
But John
while.
Morrison has more indie experience. Now that indie experience can serve him very well, but can it serve him well in front of a crowd of this magnitude and in front of a bona fide superstar like AJ Styles?
And much like we were talking about in the Intercontinental Championship picture, twice-fold as much here for John Morrison because he's going to have to worry about Gallows and Anderson at ringside. AJ Styles, the OC weren't banned from ringside, so Gallows and Anderson have every right to be out there. So that's John Morrison could find himself in a 3-on-1 situation at some point.
He very well could, and I do not see proof that he can overcome that. However, that Starship pain can be very painful, and if you hit one of those on Gallows and Anderson, they're going to be out for a considerable number of minutes. Could that be long enough to take out Styles? Which makes me think that maybe Jomo Sapien will take the match.
That's true. But at the same time, while John Morrison has been able to beat Gallows and Anderson in singles action these last 2 weeks, AJ Styles has significantly more singles experience, especially in a big match situation like this one, on a stage like Backlash, defending a championship like the United States Championship, especially against someone that's a hot new contender like John Morrison has been. AJ Styles has no issue with running through the WWE Universe's favorite people. Look what he did to John Cena years ago.
Yes, John Cena, but John Cena is an entirely different beast. John Cena is more of a down ground. And we've seen before, AJ has a hard time taking the aerial guys and keeping them on the ground. AJ, you have to also remember, AJ is not getting enough credit for his incredible mat wrestling. That's one of his strongest suits right now. AJ is incredibly good on the ground, and I think you could honestly take all the air stuff out of Styles, and he's just as dangerous.
That's also a very good point there. It's going to be a very even matchup when it comes to terms of skills there. Because, as you said before, AJ Styles, he's been doing this a lot longer. But John Morrison, he's one of those guys that has the mindset of anything you can do, I can do better. So tonight, it might not even be just a matter of let's have a wrestling match. It's going to be a matter of who can do the most impressive thing in the ring and who really is the best.
Despite, despite me saying all these things, I think AJ Styles is going to ultimately retain against John Morrison.
I got to give the benefit of the doubt to the champion on this one. He's been really good since Universe has started up. He's been beating everyone that stepped up to him. You know, the likes of Ricochet, for example. Ricochet, one of the best we've got in the WWE. AJ Styles has been able to beat him. Yeah, John Morrison got a victory over Drew McIntyre and Buddy Murphy, but that wasn't a triple threat situation. This is a one-on-one up. This is a one-on-one situation. The only guys we've seen John Morrison beat one-on-one so far are Gallows and Anderson, who, all the credit in the world to them, are much more suited as tag team wrestlers in the WWE. So I got to agree with you there. I don't think we're seeing a new U.S. champion tonight. I think it's AJ Styles definitely retaining.
All right, let's move on.
So we have 2 matches left. I'm going to swap the order a little bit here just so that we've got priorities a little more straight. We're going to talk about the match that we're going to see in a few moments' time here. Because on the pre-show tonight, it's unofficially a number 1 contenders match for the WWE Championship. Many are considering it to be so. It is Mustafa Ali taking on Baron Corbin one-on-one tonight. It's very much... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
My opinion of the match are informed by very specific things. Brock Lesnar is one of those guys who can just get in there and go. He is one of these people who does not wrestle very often, but once he does, he will turn you around and turn you inside out. But I also think, depending on what we see tonight, Baron Corbin has a good chance of winning here. Baron Corbin does not get credit for his skill as a big man. Baron Corbin does not get credit for his skill for the big boots he gives. Baron Corbin, I think, either A, wants to challenge the Beast, or B, wants to beat up someone who he hates more than anyone in the back, Chad Gable. So I'm going to go with Baron Corbin.
I think we're going to clash for the first time in a few matches here on this one. I think Mustafa Ali is a very impressive competitor. He's technically got a victory over Baron Corbin now after this past Friday when he and Chad Gable teamed up and beat Baron Corbin and the Big Show. So we know that Mustafa can go over these big guys and take them down. And that 054, it doesn't matter how big you are, everyone's the same size when you're on the mat. Of course, that's a trademark Daniel Bryan quote right there, but it applies here for Mustafa Ali all the same. Mustafa Ali, if he can get Baron Corbin down, hit him with the 054, 450, just about anything off the top rope, Baron Corbin does have his ups and downs against guys the same build as Mustafa Ali. Baron Corbin, sometimes it's a bit of 50-50 split for Baron Corbin. Sometimes he does really well against guys that are much more aerially gifted than he is, but other times Baron Corbin is able to get down and dirty and take out these high flyers like they're nothing.
All the same, I still go with Baron Corbin.
Yeah, I think I'm going with Mustafa Ali for this one. So, either way, I think it's a win-win-win situation there. Corbin Lesnar, Corbin Gable, Ali Lesnar, Ali Gable. I'd sign up to watch any of those in a heartbeat. But that does bring us on to the final matchup we're going to talk about tonight. It is SmackDown's WWE Championship matchup, the real David versus Goliath battle. Possibly the biggest fight we're going to see tonight. Or, we've been surprised before, this is either going to be, in my bold opinion here, this is either going to be the longest match on the show tonight or the shortest match on the show tonight. We have Brock Lesnar, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world, defending the WWE Championship against Chad Gable.
You said something great. A fight. And that's what Brock Lesnar wants this to be. Brock Lesnar wants to fight Chad Gable. Chad Gable, on the other hand, wants to wrestle Brock Lesnar. Brock is a bigger man who has not wrestled in nearly the same level in a long time since Chad Gable. I think Chad Gable can take this match if he can make Lesnar wrestle him.
I think I've got to agree with you there. And I don't know what, but Chad Gable, he was speaking with some of us backstage. He and I were having a one-on-one interview before the show went on the air tonight just so I could get some thoughts from him about this. And Chad Gable said, well, I can't remember the exact quote off the top of my head, but he pretty much told me he has an insurance policy tonight to make sure that Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman don't get inside of his head. He wouldn't tell me what it is, but he told me that it's going to work. He has full confidence in himself that this insurance policy is going to work. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it factors in the matchup, but I think what you said is absolutely perfect. Lesnar wants a fight. Gable wants a wrestling match. And I think, however, I think the first 20 seconds of this matchup, much like a lot of Brock Lesnar matches, the first 20 seconds are going to tell the whole story. If Brock can get a German suplex in the first few seconds, or even just knock Gable off his feet in the first few seconds, then I think it's Suplex City, and Backlash is just going to end with the note of Lesnar holding the championship high. But if Chad
So
Gable,
let me ask you a question.
all right,
What is a championship collegiate wrestler's number one thing? Not being taken off his feet. Chad Gable is taught, he is bred to stay on his feet and weather storms. So my guess is that he will try constantly to get that suplex, but Chad will constantly find a way to reverse. And if he can do that enough, he can wear down the beast and possibly get a submission, or who knows, maybe a suplex of his own to take out the beast. I think Chad Gable is going to win the WWE Championship.
well, as many know, I am a betting man. It has come back to bite me before. But sometimes I have to take the safe bets in life. And tonight's where I'm taking the safe bet. I'm going with the Beast, Brock Lesnar. And I gotta say, part of why I'm saying it, Paul Heyman, he told us it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler. And sometimes, as much as I hate to say it, I'm inclined to believe Paul Heyman when he tells us that. He's very rarely
But
wrong.
well, you have to remember, Brock Lesnar has been given major problems by a few people throughout his career. But by far the man who gave him the most problems was Kurt Angle.
Very true.
Another great collegiate wrestler.
But if you look back at history, who got the win in the end? Brock Lesnar. I'm not discounting Chad Gable at all here, but Kurt Angle has a lot more metal to him than Chad Gable does. At the moment, I do think Chad Gable is on the verge of being just as great, if not greater, than Kurt Angle in the WWE. But I'd still got to go with Brock Lesnar. It's the safe pick, in my opinion. And it's hard to discount the Beast in a situation like this.
All right.
Well, I believe that does wrap it up for the Backlash card tonight. So, everybody, stay tuned. We're live right now. We're going to have Baron Corbin versus Mustafa Ali in a few moments' time. I've been Xander. He's been Ray. We've been the past versions of ourselves. Take it to even further in the past. Xander Carver. Well, thanks, Ray. Thanks, other Xander. Without further ado, let's get this first matchup on the kickoff show underway. We've got Baron Corbin versus Ali. As Baron Corbin makes his way to the ring. As Ali, Baron Corbin's opponent tonight, makes his way to the ring.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds,
Ali and Baron Corbin, we saw them face off a little bit. Saw a bit of a preview of this match in the main event a couple nights ago on Smackdown when Ali teamed up with Chad Gable to take on Baron Corbin in the Big Show. Baron Corbin didn't get much time in the matchup, but nonetheless, Baron Corbin did battle with Ali some, but in the end, Ali got the winning pinfall over the Big Show in that matchup. So it's going to be Corbin and Ali to kick us off tonight. And Ali, starts off with a Hurricane Rana. Big move early on there. Ali grabs Corbin. Ali rolls Baron Corbin through early on here. Could this be enough early on? One. No, Corbin gets the shoulder up. And now Baron Corbin trying to regain control in this matchup. There's a big boot to Ali. Corbin's got him up to one knee. Baron Corbin, right hand. But Ali kicking at the legs. And Ali stuns Baron Corbin. There's an elbow shot from Ali. But Baron Corbin with a right hand. And Baron Corbin taking out the shoulder of Ali. And down he goes. Corbin gets Ali back to his feet. Ali finds the counter. Ali, no, Corbin with a right hand. Baron Corbin Grabs Ali. Ali finds the counter. Hits an arm drag. And Ali with a big clothesline to Baron Corbin as well. Now Ali standing over Baron Corbin. Elbow strike from Ali. Oh, Corbin. No, Ali catches him with another elbow instead. Now Corbin takes down Ali. Baron Corbin with a right hand to the head of Ali as well. And now Corbin has Ali. And Baron Corbin grabs him by the throat. Big choke slam backbreaker from the Lone Wolf. Ali into the cover. Or Corbin into the cover on Ali. One kick out from Ali. And now Corbin picks Ali up, and Corbin sending him off the ropes. Baron Corbin just tosses him and decides to drop him. Oh, Corbin went for end of days. Ali finds the counter. Big drop kick from Ali. And could Ali have set him up perfectly for 5-4? 1, 2. No, Corbin gets the shoulder up. Ali. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, couldn't quite get him. But he managed to get himself back up afterwards, though. Corbin finds a counter. Corbin takes down Ali. Baron Corbin picks him back up. I'm still kind of in awe about the beautiful counter Ali made to the end of days. As Ali sends Baron Corbin. No, Baron Corbin sends Ali into the corner. Look at this, Ali. Beautiful counter of his own. And Ali through the ropes. Big jumping neck breaker into the cover on Corbin. 1, 2, no, Baron Corbin gets the shoulder up. Now Ali picking Baron Corbin back up. Another big drop kick. And Ali picks him up again. On to Corbin. Corbin turns Ali around, kicks him, and look at this, Baron Corbin. The strength here just drops Ali, and a right hand to the face. Baron Corbin grabs him again, went for the choke slam again. Ali found another big counter. Baron Corbin sends him into the corner. Ali could be in some serious trouble here. As Corbin's got him up on the top rope. Baron Corbin arm drags Ali off the top rope, picks him back up to his feet. And Ali finds the counter. Step up, enziguri from Ali as Baron Corbin well, Ali catches Corbin here. Oh, but Corbin, well, out to the floor goes Ali. And now Corbin picks him up. Baron Corbin with a right hand. And another. Baron Corbin. They're magically back in the ring. And Ali rolls back to the outside, though. As Baron Corbin picks Ali back up. The clothesline drops him. Ali now finds the counter, knocks Baron Corbin back. Ali, no, gets sent back in the ring by Corbin. Ali against the ropes, Corbin turns him around. And Baron Corbin with Ali, puts him against the ropes. Baron Corbin. Big knee strike. And another. Ali gets taken down. Corbin picks up Ali again. And Ali, another big counter to Baron Corbin. Big Hurricane Rana there from Ali to Corbin. And Mustafa Ali going up to the top rope. Ali. Oh, 5-4 connects a second time. That's a thing of beauty right there, is it not? One, two, no! Corbin kicks out again. Now Ali has to pick Baron Corbin back up. And Baron Corbin shoves Ali to the mat. Corbin's got him up, and Baron Corbin has him up and drops him down to the mat. Corbin again now has Ali back up, and Corbin, right hand, just might have knocked Ali out. You know, Baron Corbin, Golden Gloves boxer in the past. But Ali, the never say die attitude of Ali. Third time, 0-5-4. But he's not done with Corbin. Oh, but Baron Corbin, no. Ali hits him with an elbow. Baron Corbin missed him that time. Corbin with a right. Now Corbin sending off the ropes. And deep six. Baron Corbin has Ali. Corbin! End of days. That's it. The end of days, nobody gets up from that. 1, 2, except Ali. Oh, and down goes Ali off the attempted super kick. As Corbin now drags Ali out of the way. Baron Corbin with a left hand to Ali. Both men gassed at this point in the matchup. Baron Corbin with a knee to the back of Ali. Ali sending Corbin. Corbin sends Ali, excuse me. I got that a little bit backwards. Off the ropes, and now Ali gets himself back to his feet. Super kick! That's gotta be enough. You can't tell me that's not enough. 0-5-4. Picture perfect motion there. 1, 2, 3. Ali gets the win in this opening contest. What an opening match this was tonight. This is only the pre-show. The main show has yet to begin.
Here is your winner, Ali!
Thank you all for tuning in to this part of the pre-show. We'll go back to our pre-show panel for a few moments here before we get the main show underway. Hey, hello, Living Universe, it's Xander. Thanks for waiting patiently. Welcome to Backlash. We're here for WWE 2K20 Universe mode, hot off the pre-show. And this is gonna be big, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I hope all of you are excited as well. Live tonight from New Orleans. It's gonna be good. Well, now we kick off the main show.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship. As Zelina Vega, the number one contender for the Raw Women's Championship,
makes her way to the ring. Now, you might be new to the channel, and if you are, you're probably wondering, how the hell is Zelina Vega number 1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship? And that is a very good question, actually, for those of you wondering that. Now, the answer to just how the hell is Zelina Vega is number 1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship, 2 weeks ago, on Monday Night Raw, Zelina Vega was part of an 8-woman Battle Royal to determine the number 1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship, and Zelina Vega eliminated 3 out of her 7 opponents that night, including Charlotte Flair, Natalya, and Peyton Royce. Her opponent tonight is the Raw Women's Champion, the man Becky Lynch, who Zelina Vega pinned this past week on Raw in mixed tag team action. It was a chaos-filled match with a lot of controversy around it. But in the end, Zelina Vega does have a pinfall victory over Becky Lynch. And yeah, I think, is that affecting the mindset of Becky Lynch tonight? I know it was discussed on the pre-show a little bit, but nonetheless, it makes you wonder, what's the mindset of Becky Lynch going into this matchup? Right now, the confidence does not seem to be scarce on the face of Becky Lynch.
Introducing the challenger, Zelina Vega. And introducing the champion from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
This is our first championship match of the night. We're going to see every championship on the main roster defended tonight. Both sets of tag titles, both women's titles, the US and Intercontinental Championships, and the WWE and Universal Championships. This is our first match. Could we see? So here we go with Lynch and Vega. I know Zelina Vega, center of the ring, rolls Becky Lynch through. 1, 2. Becky Lynch reverses it. 1. No, Zelina Vega gets her shoulder up. Now Becky's got Zelina up. Becky Lynch sends Zelina Vega off the ropes, and Becky went to catch her, it seems, but Zelina Vega went right past her. And now Becky Lynch, no, Zelina Vega, forearm strikes here. Becky Lynch sends her off the ropes again. Lynch, big drop kick there to Zelina Vega. And now Zelina Vega knocks Becky Lynch back. Forearm strike. Becky Lynch, uppercut. Becky Lynch now with Zelina Vega back up, and Becky Lynch catches her for a suplex there. Vega out of the way. Vega, Hurricane Rana. Zelina Vega telling the referee to get out of her way. Referee trying to tell her to get down. And Vega with a Hurricane Rana off the top rope. And now Zelina Vega picks Becky Lynch up. Becky Lynch hits an arm drag. Zelina Vega back to her feet. Drop kick from Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch picks up Zelina Vega again. Becky knocks her back. Becky Lynch. DDT to Zelina Vega. Becky Lynch. No, Zelina Vega rolls her through. I think Zelina might have a handful of tights there, it seems. 1, 2. No, Becky kicks out. Despite Zelina Vega pulling the tights, Becky Lynch still got the shoulder up. And Becky Lynch, pump handle slam. And Becky now working over the arm. We know Becky Lynch likes to use the disarm, her finisher, to end her matches. And she takes Zelina Vega away from the ropes here. Takes Zelina Vega back up, though. Becky Lynch stretching the whole body of Zelina Vega here before planting her onto the mat. Lynch picks up Zelina Vega. Becky Lynch. No. Vega finds the counter. And Zelina Vega with a kick to the ribs. And Zelina Vega has Becky Lynch up. Look at the strength here. But Becky Lynch counters it into an arm drag. And Becky Lynch with the Bexploder suplex. And now she drags Zelina Vega away from the ropes. Becky Lynch into the cover off of that. Could that be enough? Pretty early in the matchup still. One kick out from Zelina. Oh, and Zelina Vega finds a counter. Shoves Becky Lynch away. And Zelina Vega hits the hammerlock DDT. Into the cover. Same way she put her away on Raw, too. No, Becky Lynch found a way to get the shoulder up that time. And now, Zelina Vega up to the top rope. And Zelina Vega, leg drop off the top rope. As Becky Lynch up, one knee, back to her feet. Zelina Vega gets taken down. Becky Lynch kick to the back. And now Becky Lynch. What's she setting up for here? Can we see a submission? No, just works over the knees of Zelina Vega. Has her back to her feet. Now Becky with an uppercut. Becky Lynch. No, Zelina Vega finds a counter. Zelina Vega now sends her off the ropes. And a back body drop. Right hand now. Right hand again. Becky Lynch. Could she be in trouble here? A stalemate there. As Zelina Vega gets caught. Becky Lynch. The pump handle slam. Zelina Vega retreating under the bottom rope. Becky Lynch getting a little full of herself at the moment, though. Not the best strategy. But Becky Lynch looking to back it up right now. She suplexes Zelina Vega back into the ring. And now Zelina Vega back up to her feet. And Becky Lynch. The Bexploder suplex connects again. Becky Lynch back into the cover. 1, 2. No! Zelina Vega up at 2. Becky Lynch gets her back up to her feet. Now Becky Lynch. Oh, wait a minute. Disarm her. Into the disarm her. Becky Lynch. Could she get her? Zelina Vega, she's fighting desperately. Scratching and clawing. No, it's over. And in our first championship match of the night, and our first match on the main card for the night, Becky Lynch remains the Raw Women's Champion. Pretty good opening match, I gotta say. Well, they say if you aren't going on last, you want to go on first. Becky and Zelina proved they can hang with the best. You know, many doubted Zelina Vega, said there was no chance she was winning tonight, even if she didn't win. I think there's got to be a lot more respect for Zelina Vega tonight.
The Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
But that's what it's all about, the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch holds it high. Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion, standing tall. That is only the first of 8 championship matches tonight. Here on out, everything on the line is gold. Tag team titles up next. As now, we've got the Smackdown tag team titles coming up next. And here come Heavy Machinery, Otis and Tucker. Stakes and weights, you know. Stakes and weights. That's what they're all about. Otis and Tucker, they're blue collar solid. They got 2 victories in a row over the New Day now. That's how they become number 1 contenders. SmackDown tag team titles. Otis and Tucker make their way to the ring. They're taking on the tag team champions. So here they come, the top guys. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. They're the Revival. They're the Raw Tag Team Smackdown Tag Team Champions, excuse me. They are former Raw Tag Team Champions, though. As Dawson and Wilder make their way to the ring. Dawson and Wilder, we've already seen them defend the tag team titles once against Robert Reed and Dolph Ziggler in the opening episode of Smackdown. Yeah, they defend the titles again tonight. Of course, Heavy Machinery, the challengers. The Revival are the champions. As it's Otis and Dawson starting it off. And Scott Dawson went for a jab, but Otis sends him into the corner. Otis has Dawson on the top rope. But Dawson, Revival with the no flips, just fist mentality. We're already seeing that come into play here. Over the top rope goes Otis. You can see Wilder already wants a piece of the action. I think Dawson's going to be more than willing to give it to him. As Wilder comes in now. And Otis, gets caught with an arm drag. And now off the ropes goes Dawson. Or excuse me, Wilder gets caught with a back body drop. Kick to the back from Otis. And now here comes Tucker. Big Tucky into the matchup. As Wilder rolls Tucker. 1, 2. Oh, they got him! Well, alright then. That's really close for Tucker.
Here are your winners, and still the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson.
The Revival retained the Smackdown Tag Team titles in very quick fashion. As for them, who's next? The United States Championship's on the line up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
As here comes the challenger for the United States Championship. Made his return to WWE fairly recently. Where is he? On a triple threat number 1 contenders match. There he is. It's John Morrison. John Morrison walking into his first WWE pay-per-view in a long time tonight. And he's fighting for the United States Championship, a championship that in Morrison's long run with the WWE in the past was one of the only championships that evaded him. Morrison, former tag team and Intercontinental champion. As John Morrison enters the ring. We got a bit of a dream match of sorts on our hands tonight with John Morrison. And John Morrison has arrived. With John Morrison United is taking on the United States champion as, I guess you can figure, but There's the United States Champion AJ Styles. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson accompanying him to the ring. They are the team known as the OC, the only club that matters. AJ Styles been on a bit of a roll as of late. Gallows and Anderson not so much. Gallows and Anderson each now have one loss apiece to John Morrison. AJ Styles is not letting that get into his head tonight. He's just not going to let it happen. As Styles, Gallows, Anderson make their way to the ring. And John Morrison's got to be careful. Step into the ring with one member of the OC. Essentially stepping in the ring with all three members. Nonetheless, the United States Championship is on the line tonight. I like the United States Championship. Great design, if you ask me.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, John Morrison. And introducing the champion from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds. He is the WWE United States Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Styles and Morrison, the battle lines are drawn here tonight. AJ Styles hands over his championship. John Morrison, he knows that's what's on the line tonight. If he can't win the championship, where does he go from here? Morrison, Styles, one-on-one. Here we go. And AJ Styles has John Morrison up early on here and drills him into the mat, right off the bat, into the cover. One. No, Morrison immediately gets the shoulder up at one. Morrison. Oh, AJ's got him up. Powerbomb position here. Morrison. Hurricane Rana. Cover on Styles. We've never seen one match end like this. Oh, but Styles reverses it. One. No, Morrison gets the shoulder up. And now Styles takes down John Morrison. Morrison out of the way. John Morrison backstabber. And Morrison. Cover on Styles. One. No, Styles gets the shoulder up. We've just seen both men go for several pinfall attempts in the span of just the last minute. And a big Hurricane Rana there from John Morrison. And now Morrison, forearm to Styles. Styles finds the counter. And Styles with an arm drag to John Morrison. Morrison back to his feet. AJ Styles turns him around. Styles with John Morrison. And Styles puts him on the ropes. AJ Styles sends John Morrison off the ropes, ducks him, and Styles, Hurricane Rana, takes down John Morrison. Right hand from AJ Styles. And now Styles has Morrison, right hand, and look at this, the combination strike from AJ Styles goes down with a clothesline. And now AJ Styles, Pele kick. I think a beauty there to John Morrison. Morrison ducks under the bottom rope. AJ Styles a little full of himself here. I'm not sure it's the wisest move from AJ. John Morrison, springboard missile dropkick. I don't know how AJ Styles didn't see it coming. As John Morrison goes to the top rope, there isn't much John Morrison can't do off the top. Leg drop into the cover on Styles. One. No, there's a kick out from AJ Styles. Now John Morrison telling AJ to get up. And AJ Styles out, grabs John Morrison, rolls him through. Calf crusher. The calf crusher locked in. Could this be enough to put away John Morrison? No, Morrison. Elbow to the back. There's a drop kick from John Morrison. And now Morrison Sends Styles off the ropes. Ducks it. Hops over him. Morrison. Big power slam. And Morrison off the corner with a moonsault. Now that was a thing of beauty. Kicks AJ into the mat. And John Morrison. Yeah, kind of some stock AJ Styles here. Styles, here comes that combination strike again. Down goes John Morrison. And now Styles to the outside. AJ Styles calling John Morrison up. Styles looking for, I think we all know what's coming. Looking for phenomenal. Oh, went for the phenomenal forearm. Got caught. Morrison. Sends Styles into the corner. John Morrison with a kick. And now Morrison into Starship Pain. Connects. 1, 2. No, AJ Styles gets the shoulder up. And now John Morrison picks AJ Styles back up. Morrison went for a kick. AJ found the counter. AJ Styles arm drag to John Morrison. Morrison back to his feet. Styles takes him down. AJ Styles with a kick to the back. And now John Morrison being brought back up to his feet. Morrison gets caught, taken down by Styles. And now Styles catches him with an elbow to the side of the head. Styles off the ropes. Big knee strike to the face of John Morrison. Styles with Morrison back up to his feet. Oh, Morrison finds the counter. Big spinning wheel kick there to AJ Styles. John Morrison grabs AJ Styles one more time, sends him back into the corner. Morrison with a kick. Into, second time, Starship Pain, into the cover, John Morrison, 1, 2, no! Almost a picture-perfect finale for John Morrison on that one. Right hand, Morrison, no, Styles finds the counter, Styles with a big clothesline. And now AJ Styles stomps on John Morrison. Styles picks Morrison back up, and now AJ Styles rolls Morrison through, back into the calf crusher, but Morrison's foot was on the ropes. And now John Morrison dragged away from the ropes by AJ Styles. Styles goes for the cover off the calf crusher. Morrison gets the shoulder up, and now AJ Styles. Styles going to the outside. And now AJ Styles looking for phenomenal forearm. Into the cover. No! Morrison gets the shoulder up. And now Morrison gets caught with a chop from Styles. Morrison back to his own feet. Hits AJ with a Hurricane Rana. John Morrison. Referee checking on Styles. Morrison standing moonsault to Styles. And now John Morrison. Could the third time. No, Styles finds the counter. Styles sends Morrison over the top. And now John Morrison. AJ Styles joins him on the outside. Oh, Morrison went for a dive to the outside. Styles got out of the way, and I think... Oh no, Morrison caught him. Morrison drills him with the neck breaker. And now John Morrison picks AJ Styles up. Morrison, forearms, and an elbow. John Morrison sends AJ Styles. No, Styles finds the counter. Morrison ducks out of it. And out of the way, big kick to the head of AJ Styles. Morrison, springboard, went for the missile dropkick. AJ Styles, nobody home. 1. No, Morrison kicks out. And now John Morrison, turned over by Styles. Kicks him in the arm. Styles. No, Morrison finds the counter. John Morrison. Now AJ Styles finds the counter. And Morrison counters. Morrison, no. Sent to the corner by Styles. Styles, no. Morrison finds the counter. Counter for counter between these two. Where's the counter stop? Oh, we're going to find out eventually. DDT from AJ Styles. John Morrison under the bottom rope to the outside. Luke Gallows picks him up. And oh, Morrison. Well, that's a way of dealing with Gallows. This referee was beginning to count Luke Gallows in. It's Morrison. Third time with Starship Pain. The third time. Cover. 1, 2. We have a new champion. We have a new United States champion. And his name is John Morrison. Victory for John Morrison as he captures the United States Championship. John Morrison is your United States Champion. That is huge. We got more action up next. Women's Championship for Smackdown on the lineup next. As Sonya Deville makes her way to the ring. Sonya Deville got the victory over Sarah Logan on SmackDown not long ago to become number one contender, and now tonight Sonya Deville has her opportunity to become SmackDown Women's Champion. The hood comes off and Sonya Deville enters the ring. Sonya Deville's got a bit of mixed martial arts training in her past. Sonya Deville enters the ring. You can see Sonya Deville warmed up in the ring as here comes the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. Bayley making her way to the ring. As this is the prize on the line, ladies and gentlemen, the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville. And introducing the champion from San Jose, California, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
So Bayley and Sonya Deville fight for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Here we go. Oh, what? Sonya Deville just takes her down immediately with a knee to the back to Bayley. Sonya Deville already kicking the ground like it's over. Wiping her feet on the mat. Sonya Deville now. Another knee to the back. Sonya Deville now just dominating Bayley in the early stages of this matchup. With a right hand, there's a kick. Sonya Deville knocks Bayley into the ropes. Look at this. Bayley has yet to hit a move in this matchup. Bayley finds the counter. Sonya Deville Oh, Bayley now off the ropes. Big leg drop to the back. Or big knee strike to the back of the head, excuse me. Bayley, no. Sonya Deville finds the counter. Deville for a forearm. Bayley finds the counter. Sonya Deville rolls Bayley through. Sonya Deville, 1, 2. Bayley counters. 1. And Sonya Deville rolls Bayley through. 1, 2. No! Sonya Deville, she's not going to let that get under her skin. And she, went for a tackle there. Bayley got out of the way. Sonya Deville now. Oh, big spear there from Sonya Deville. Now Bayley finds an elbow strike to the head. Down goes Sonya Deville with a clothesline. Bayley kicks her down. Now Bayley with Sonya Deville back up. Bayley with a forearm. And Sonya Deville now finds the counter. And Deville turns Bayley around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's 10. Beats Bayley's head against the... Oh, wait a minute. Triangle choke. But a rope break saves Bayley on that one. Oh, big kick from Sonya Deville. Into the cover. 1, 2. Bayley kicks out. I have no idea how Bayley kicked out of that, but she did. Sonya Deville cranking up the neck of Bayley. Sonya Deville, you can tell she has no care for the well-being of her opponents by the end of the night. Right now, Sonya Deville's mind is all on the gold. You know, sometimes that's a good place to have your mind, but, you know, sometimes enough is enough. Sonya Deville stomps on the head of Bayley. Bayley rolls out of the way, and Bayley, right hand to Sonya Deville. And Hurricane Rana takes her down. Bayley picks Sonya Deville back up to her feet. And Bayley, backbreaker to Sonya. And now Bayley gets the fans in on it. Right hand Bayley now. Bayley with Sonya Deville. Off the ropes, down she goes. Now Bayley picks Sonya Deville back up, and Bayley, no, Sonya Deville, right hand to Bayley. And Sonya Deville into another triangle choke. Is Sonya Deville going to somehow make Bayley tap out for the Smackdown Women's Championship? Could it be all over? Bayley, is she fading? No, Bayley fights out of it. Bayley went for a drop kick. Sonya Deville with the kick. Might have knocked her out with that one. Sonya Deville is the Smackdown Women's Champion. In fairly dominant fashion, really. Almost all came to an end with that triangle choke. You can see Bayley found her way out of it, but then almost immediately Sonya Deville hit the kick.
And the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Sonya Deville.
That is our second title change of the night. The champions, well, you gotta think in the back, they gotta be holding on to those championships a little tighter. Viking Raiders, Seth Rollins, Lesnar, Shinsuke Nakamura, they've all got to be holding on to their championships a little bit tighter after seeing that. Just in these last 2 matches. As the Raw Tag Team Championships on the lineup next.
The following contest is scheduled for Introducing the challengers first, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds, Cara!
Sin Cara, the first one to make his way to the ring tonight. And Rey Mysterio, his tag team partner. These two had a huge victory against the Authors of Pain on Monday night to become number 1 contenders.
And his partner, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Absolutely huge upset victory on Monday, but it happened nonetheless. The champions.
And introducing the champions, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, they are the Raw Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the Viking
As the Viking Raiders make their way to the ring. The Raw Tag Team Championships on the line. Sin Cara starts it off with Ivar. There's a right hand from Ivar. Now Ivar. It's never going to be a matter of strength versus speed tonight, and you can already see that as Sin Cara gets turned around by Ivar. And now Ivar with a kick, and Ivar, as Sin Cara drops him. Sin Cara trying to find the counter here. And Sin Cara working over the legs of Ivar. And Sin Cara, oh, well, you know, so I was surprised, but, you know, Sin Cara gets got with a kick. Sin Cara popped up into a powerbomb from Ivar, who stacks him up. One kick up from Sin Cara. Now Sin Cara back to his feet. Ivar sends him into the corner of the Raiders. Tag made. Here comes Eric. They strike on a clubbing blow. Now Sin Cara, well, wait a minute. Sin Cara rolls him through. 1, 2, no, counter from Eric. 1. And Sin Cara counters. 1, no. And there's a big chop. Sin Cara gets kicked in the ribs. Now Eric gets caught with an elbow from Sin Cara. Sin Cara now. Springboard. There we go, he got him with that kick. Now Sin Cara. Big uppercut. Hurricane Rana. Sin Cara now. Going up to the top rope. Sin Cara. Diving headbutt. Double foot stomp, and now Sin Cara went for a neck breaker, got caught though. Ivar got out of the way. Now Ivar with a forearm strike. Tag made. Here comes Ivar. I've been calling Eric Ivar, have I not? Welcome to Universe Mode, ladies and gentlemen. And now an abdominal stretch from Ivar to Sin Cara. Sin Cara trying to break free. And look at this head scissor takedown to Ivar. Ivar went for a super kick. Uppercut from Sin Cara, barely phases the big man. And Sin Cara gets powerbomb stacked up again. 1, 2. I wasn't going to be surprised if that was it at that point. Rey Mysterio desperately wants the tag, but the Viking Raiders just... Sin Cara cannot get over to Rey Mysterio. And that's his big problem. And now Ivar, the knees into the gut of Sin Cara again. And Sin Cara picked back up. Ivar, super kick! How often do you see a big man like Ivar do a super kick? And now Eric tagged back in. Sin Cara has not moved since that super kick. Just like to acknowledge that. And Eric picks him back up, and Eric with a clothesline. And stomping away on Sin Cara. As Eric picks him back up, and Eric has Sin Cara. He's up. And he's down with a big suplex. And now Eric with Sin Cara up again. And a belly-to-belly sends him across the ring. Eric picks Sin Cara back up, and Eric... No, Sin Cara sends him over the top rope. And Rey Mysterio takes him out. And Eric down on the outside. Eric trying to get back up to his feet. He's up to his knees. Referee continuing the count out. As Sin Cara, no, he gets caught. Sin Cara ducks. Sin Cara takes down Eric. And Sin Cara going up. He's got to pull himself to the top, though. That's going to be a big problem. He's up top, and Sin Cara hits the Swanton onto Eric. Into the cover for the titles. 1, 2. No, Eric kicks out. But finally, Rey Mysterio is in. This is the first time Rey Mysterio has been in the matchup thus far. And Rey Mysterio is already a house of fire, but a big right hand from Eric to Mysterio. Mysterio with a counter, though. Rey Mysterio takes down Eric. Now Mysterio picks up Eric. Kicks him. Again, Rey Mysterio firing away at Eric, who finds a counter of his own. And Eric, big looping right hand again. Mysterio with a counter. And down goes Eric. Eric looking to make the tag to Ivar. In comes Ivar. And Ivar takes down Mysterio. Ivar dropping Rey Mysterio. Big spinning wheel kick there. Into the cover. 1. Kick out from Rey Mysterio. Ivar has Rey Mysterio up. Drills him into the mat head first. Cover. 1, 2. Sin Cara makes the save. Mysterio picked back up to his feet. Kick to the ribs from Ivar. He's got Mysterio. This time Mysterio's the one who gets knocked down with a powerbomb. Oh, jeez. Ivar is going to the top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to learn what this big man can do! Tag made. Here comes Eric. Eric drops him. Into the cover on Mysterio. 1, 2. Sin Cara saves the day again. Now Mysterio grabs him. Mysterio grabs him, takes him down. Counter from Eric. Hits Mysterio with a forearm. Mysterio out of the ring. Rey Mysterio now with Eric. Takes him down. Could we be closing in on new Raw Tag Team Champions here? It seems like it. As Mysterio going up top. Diving. Diving clothesline, it seemed to be at least. Appeared as, wait a minute, Rey Mysterio dialing up San Diego. 619. Rey Mysterio to the top with the big rock splash. Have they done it again? 1, 2. No! Eric somehow got his shoulder up off of that. As Rey Mysterio sends him into the corner. Rey Mysterio backing up. Looks like he's about to get a big run up on him. And wait for the drop kick. Eric out of the way, and now Eric with Mysterio up. And Eric drops him face first off the turnbuckle. Eric drops Rey Mysterio now. Rolls out of the way. Mysterio trying to drag himself towards Sin Cara, potential to make a tag. Big running knee strike on Eric. Eric into a cover on Mysterio. 1, 2. Rey Mysterio gets the shoulder up. Now Eric. Could this be enough to end it? Picks Rey Mysterio up. And Eric drops him. Rey Mysterio's out cold. Or not. I thought he was. Down he goes again, though. He somehow is back up to his feet now. Oh, but now this is belly to belly across the ring. And Rey Mysterio sent to the corner of the Viking Raiders. Tag made. Here comes Ivar. And, oh good lord! Pin him. Just pin him. Ivar, have mercy and just pin him. Eric comes back in now, though. Somebody have mercy and just pin Rey Mysterio. The Viking Raiders, they seem to have it won by now. At least if you ask me, that's what it appears. To me, this time goes Rey Mysterio again. Eric sends him to the outside. running drop kick into the corner. Now Eric's got Rey Mysterio, big chop. Rey Mysterio with a counter. Back into the ring. Wait a minute, Eric sends Rey Mysterio into the corner. Chops him back into the corner now. Tag made. Into the Viking experience. 1, 2, 3. Viking Raiders retain the Raw Tag Team Championships.
Here are your winners, and still Raw Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric.
And now it is time for the Intercontinental
The
Championship.
following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
So here comes Tomasso Ciampa. Ciampa making his way to the ring. This is it. This is the match we've been waiting for since episode 3 of the Universe. Ciampa stepped out onto the ramp. Then, after Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Kofi Kingston, he said, "Shinsuke, you got what I want, plain and simple." Ciampa's backed it up every week. He's got a victory over Sami Zayn. He's got a victory over Dolph Ziggler. Will he continue that streak tonight of becoming the Intercontinental Champion and retrieving what he has claimed will be his new goldie? Tomasso Ciampa calls himself the greatest sports entertainer of all time. Can he back that up tonight, though? Champion. And when we're talking about being on a hot streak, who better to talk about than Shinsuke Nakamura? Shinsuke Nakamura has yet to lose a match in Universe mode. Nakamura has beat former world champions like Kofi Kingston and Roman Reigns in the last few weeks. As Nakamura makes his way to the ring, the Intercontinental Champion. as Nakamura has entered the ring.
Introducing the challenger, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tomasso Ciampa! And introducing the champion, from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion. He is the artist known as Shinsuke
Nakamura and Ciampa. It is finally time for the match that many people, myself included, have been greatly looking forward to. So, here we go. As Nakamura grabs Ciampa. Ciampa finds the counter. Ciampa with a chop to Nakamura. Nakamura has Ciampa up. Ciampa finds the counter. Drops Nakamura. And now Tomasso Ciampa. Forearm to Nakamura. And a slap. And now Nakamura. Kick to Ciampa. Knocks him back. Ciampa out of the way, and Tomasso Ciampa, look at that! Bit of a famouser there from Ciampa. Oh, and a big kick from Nakamura. And gets him again with the kick. And Nakamura has Ciampa up, and big knee to the back of the neck. Ciampa's had neck surgery in the past. That's definitely not good for Ciampa. Ciampa gets him with a big clothesline. Talk about an explosive start to this matchup. Ciampa forearm strike. Ciampa now look at this combination. Strike, big knee to the face of Nakamura. And now Ciampa now just raining down with fists onto the head of Shinsuke Nakamura. And Nakamura could be in trouble here as Ciampa now firing away again on him. Tomasso Ciampa with Nakamura back up. Ciampa sends Nakamura off the ropes. Nakamura gets caught with a German suplex. One. Nakamura kicks out. Now Ciampa. Well, Nakamura sends him out of the ring. Well, you know, I hate to say it, but that's kind of what Ciampa gets for gloating as Sami Zayn gets Tomasso Ciampa up and sends him back in the ring. Nakamura follows suit. Now Nakamura looking to capitalize off Sami Zayn's distraction. There, a big knee strike to the ribs of Tomasso Ciampa. And now Nakamura with a knee strike to Ciampa. And Ciampa gets caught with a kick. Nakamura sends him into the corner. And Nakamura puts Ciampa on the top rope. Ciampa, he doesn't fly often. Nakamura might be looking to make him fly. As Nakamura up to the top. But Ciampa, no, Nakamura, going for a superplex, but Ciampa shoves him off the top rope, and Ciampa with an elbow drop into the cover. 1, 2, no, Nakamura with the shoulder up. And Ciampa, big neck breaker. Ciampa gets Nakamura back up, kick to the ribs. Nakamura gets Ciampa back up. And Nakamura with Ciampa in a fireman's carry position, and face first off the turnbuckle post. And Nakamura gets it with a kick again. And Ciampa trying to pull himself up, pulls himself into the corner here. And Nakamura gets him with a kick. And Shinsuke Off the ropes, big kick to the head from Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura with a forearm. It's down Ciampa, kick to the back again. Ciampa with a right hand. Ciampa has Nakamura up and drills him into the mat. Look at that. Now Ciampa gets Nakamura up. Tomasso Ciampa. No! Shinsuke finds the counter. Nakamura. Oh, small package hold here from Ciampa. One. No, Nakamura gets the shoulder up. And now Nakamura back to his feet. Ciampa. Oh no, gets caught. And Shinsuke. Kinshasa. Into the cover. 1, 2. No! Ciampa got the shoulder up, and now Ciampa getting punished by Nakamura for it. Nakamura gets Ciampa up. Ciampa kicks him in the ribs. And Ciampa, no, gets shoved away by Nakamura. Nakamura, knee to the back of Tomasso Ciampa. And Nakamura kicks him away. Nakamura getting Ciampa back to his feet. Ciampa with a big clothesline to Nakamura. And now Nakamura. Could Nakamura be in danger here? Ciampa. Oh. Into the armbar on Nakamura. Wouldn't be the first championship match we've seen in an armbar tonight. But Ciampa, no, Nakamura gets out of it. Now Ciampa sends Nakamura crashing out of the ring. Tomasso Ciampa with Shinsuke Nakamura sends him into the barricade at full speed here. Ciampa throws Nakamura into the ring post. Tomasso Ciampa kicks him face first into the ring post. Oh, down goes Sami Zayn. Down goes Nakamura. And now Ciampa with Zayn on the outside. Fairy tale ending to Sami Zayn on the outside. Nakamura catches Ciampa with a clothesline. And you can hear the fans chanting for Sami Zayn now after that. And Nakamura with Ciampa on the outside. Nakamura back body drop to Ciampa. Sami Zayn now has managed to pull himself back up to his feet. You can see Sami Zayn's a little bit dizzy over there though. And now Nakamura picking Tomasso Ciampa back up. Nakamura. No, Ciampa finds the counter. Nakamura with Tomasso Ciampa. But Ciampa finding the counter. Knocks Nakamura back. There's the big knee strike from Ciampa. Nakamura finds the counter. Nakamura has Ciampa. Nakamura gets him up and drops him. Nakamura. Oh, went for the kick. Gets caught with one. In two. No, went for fairy tale ending. Can't quite get him. And now Nakamura gets Ciampa in the ropes. Nakamura Gonna try his luck at a pinfall. Ciampa gets the shoulder up, though. And now Shinsuke picks Ciampa up. And Shinsuke Nakamura into an armbar. Could Nakamura make Ciampa tap out here? No! Ciampa rolls out of it. And Nakamura has Ciampa up. And landslide takes him down. Nakamura hits the kick, goes for the kick again, but Ciampa, oh, Ciampa gets caught. And Nakamura again slams him into the ring post. Or into the turnbuckle pad, excuse me. Ciampa finds the counter this time. No, Nakamura redirects Ciampa into the mat. Ciampa got him with that one. Didn't quite get all of him, though. Oh, well, this is symbolic, isn't it? Ciampa, big running knee strike to Nakamura. Into the cover. 1, 2. No, Nakamura kicks out. Ciampa going up top. Nakamura with a knee strike to Ciampa. And another. Now Nakamura. Right hand to Tomasso Ciampa. Up to the top rope. And off the top rope. Down goes Tomasso Ciampa. Ciampa fires back with a chop. Ciampa! Oh, here we go! This time! Connects! Scrambles for the cover. 1, 2. Oh my god. Ciampa yelling at Nakamura now. Wondering why Nakamura won't stay down. Nakamura gets Ciampa back up to one knee. Nakamura beats him to the mat. And now Nakamura with Ciampa back up. Another big kick from Nakamura. And now Shinsuke. Has Ciampa up to one knee, boots him in the face again. At this point, I think Shinsuke might just be angry. Might just be angry at Ciampa for this matchup. No, Ciampa gets out of the way. Both men are taking each other to the limit at this point. Nakamura with a counter. Ciampa knocks him into the ropes with a drop toe hold. And now Ciampa with a clubbing blow. And Ciampa, big knee strike to Nakamura. And Ciampa up to the top rope. Tomasso Ciampa. Big elbow drop from Tommy Sports Entertainment. And Ciampa sends Nakamura into the corner. Big knee strike. And another. And now Ciampa pulls the trigger. Knee strike again connects. Ciampa. Oh, wait a minute. Feet on the ropes. 1, 2. Oh, referee saw him. Ciampa had to get off. The referee saw him. Ciampa threatening Sami Zayn, telling Sami, remember what Ciampa said the first night? He confronted Shinsuke Nakamura. He said, Sami, this doesn't concern you. Get in my way and it will. Well, I think Ciampa was promising to make good on that if Sami got in his way right there. It's Nakamura on the outside. Again, a cat and mouse there from Shinsuke and Ciampa. Ciampa with a right hand. Nakamura has Ciampa up. Nakamura couldn't quite get him. Ciampa. Fairy tale ending. Second time. 1, 2. He got it. Tomasso Ciampa has beat Shinsuke Nakamura tonight. After a war between these two, it was nothing short of personal between Nakamura and Ciampa tonight. You can even see Sami Zayn had to take a hit for it. Each one had the perfect counter for one another.
Here is your winner, and the new
And I almost forgot.
Intercontinental Champion, Tomasso Ciampa!
To paraphrase Tomasso Ciampa, Goldie, Daddy's home. Tomasso Ciampa is the Intercontinental Champion. He's not letting that Goldie go anytime soon. We're in the final stretch of the night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I'm just now seeing him. Well, Chad Gable. We mentioned on the pre-show, Gable promised to have backup tonight. That was WWE Hall of Famer and Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Gable has brought Kurt Angle to ringside. Who knows the Beast better than Kurt Angle? There he is. The Beast Incarnate, the WWE Champion. It's Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, he sees Chad Gable as a credible threat. He wouldn't have attacked Chad Gable on Smackdown last week if he didn't see Chad Gable as a threat. I think Lesnar knows guys like Chad Gable are more than meets the eye. In the case of Chad Gable, a lot more than meets the eye. Gable's got backup. Gable's got Angle. Lesnar has Heyman.
Introducing the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable. And introducing the champion from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar and Gable, a match you never thought you'd see. It's been a night of surprises so far already. We've had new champions crowned in Tomasso Ciampa, Sonya Deville, and John Morrison. Will we see more of the same tonight with Chad Gable? Can history repeat itself? You can see Gable and Lesnar. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute, Gable. firing away on Lesnar early on here. Gable's managed to get the beast off of his feet. Chad Gable with Lesnar and throws him into the mat. Stacks him up. 1. Lesnar out before even a 1 count can ensue. And Gable not going to let Lesnar even try and get a hit in. Gable has Lesnar now. Chad Gable with Lesnar. Kurt Angle watching on. Lesnar with a right hand. Gable knocked back. And Gable slips out of the way of Lesnar's attack. Gable with a kick and a right hand. Chad Gable drops Brock Lesnar. And now Gable going up to the top rope. Gable. Elbow drop to Lesnar. Oh, but Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman sees the threat. He sees the threat to his client. German suplex. There's the first one of the night. First of what I assume is going to be many. Is Lesnar with a right hand. Lesnar with another right. And oh, Lesnar, whoa! You don't see Lesnar break out submissions like that often. Only when he knows he's in danger, as Gable bridges out of it. As now Lesnar kicks Gable. Double axe handle to the back, and a forearm to the back of the head. And now, Gable picked up by Lesnar. Gable finds the counter. Chad Gable into an armbar on Lesnar. And Lesnar finds the counter to get out of it. Gable with a drop kick. Chad Gable, well, with the Olympian right behind him into an ankle lock. But Lesnar rolls out of the ankle lock. And Lesnar, backbreaker to Gable. And Lesnar, another one. And Lesnar now with a kick and a right hand. Lesnar now taunting right at Kurt Angle. Right hand from Lesnar to Gable. And now Lesnar puts Chad Gable on the top rope. But now that might have been a mistake on Lesnar's part, because Gable, whoa man, went for a crossbody, got caught. Gable with a counter though. Gable dropping Lesnar. Gable might have Lesnar on the retreat here. Oh, Gable gets run over. And Gable again finds another counter. Gable has Lesnar kneeling. Gable with a rolling kick. Now Paul Heyman yelling at the referee, which causes Gable to go check it out. And Lesnar with a suplex. To the outside now. Chad Gable on the apron. Lesnar. There's another suplex. And now Lesnar grabs Gable. And here comes into one suplex. And another. And a third. Lesnar now turns Gable over into the cover. 1, 2. No, Gable gets the shoulder up. And now Lesnar gets Gable back up. Lesnar, no, Gable, right hand. And Gable turns Lesnar around. Gable, German. 1, 2. No, Lesnar kicks out. And Gable right back into an ankle lock. Could Gable make the Beast tap out? No. Lesnar again rolls out of it. And Lesnar with a knee to Gable, and Lesnar knocking Gable into the mat. Gable with a kick. Gable with the rolling kick again to the head of Lesnar. Chad Gable absolutely taking it to the beast. But now Lesnar drags Gable away from the ropes, and Lesnar looking to make a quick cover here. One. No, Gable gets the shoulder up. And now Lesnar. No, Gable sends the beast into the corner. And Chad Gable. Oh, look at this. A Kimura lock over the ropes. And Gable goes out to the floor. It might have been a mistake, because now Lesnar's got control of the ring. Oh, might have caught Gable might have caught Lesnar napping. Rolls the beast through. Bridges it. 1, 2. No. Lesnar again kicks out. And now Chad Gable sends Lesnar back into the corner. And Chad Gable turns Lesnar around. And Lesnar gets suplexed again. 1, 2. Oh my God. Now Gable with a forearm. Gable goes over the top rope. Gable with a forearm to Lesnar. And another, he's got the beast staggered. Gable, could he slay the beast here? Crossbody. 1, 2. Lesnar kicks out. You can see Angle cheering on him. Gable's on him. Keep it going, kid. Gable turns Lesnar over. Another ankle lock on the beast. Lesnar writhing in pain on the mat now as Gable wrenches in the ankle lock, but Lesnar gets out of it. Lesnar with a kick. Now Brock Lesnar clobbers Chad Gable. Lesnar with Gable with a right to the ribs. Kurt Angle trying to get advice to Chad Gable, but I don't know if Gable can hear him at this point. Gable being beat down by Lesnar now. Gable. Oh, Gable. Rolls through into an arm drag. Sends Lesnar into the corner. Gable with a forearm. And now Gable. Leg drop. Angle just yelled to him one more time. Gable, another ankle lock on Lesnar. But Gable could feel his grip fading on that one. Now Chad Gable sends Brock Lesnar into the corner. Gable, one more time. Rolling German suplex. Can Chad Gable put away the beast? Chad Gable has Lesnar down. Elbow drop. Lesnar, he's still moving. You see him still moving. And another. Chad Gable gets Lesnar back up. Angle absolutely loving it. Oh no, Lesnar. Gable gets the shoulder up though. Lesnar gets Gable back up to his feet. Lesnar. There's another. The suplexes are back. German. And one more for good measure. And now Lesnar with Gable. 1, 2. No! Gable. Never say die attitude on display from Chad Gable as Lesnar stomps him into the mat. Gable out of the ring though. Gable catches him with a drop kick. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again is what they always told me. And now Gable wrenching that ankle lock in on Lesnar. Could the Beast be on the verge of tapping out? No. And that time Lesnar shoved Gable away. Gable back to his feet. Lesnar now looking to choke out Gable. Could Gable be on the verge of having to tap out here? Now Gable spreads the legs of Lesnar apart and gets out of it. Oh, and Lesnar with a shot there. Gable counters it, hits an arm drag. Gable puts Lesnar on the ropes. Not very often you see someone able to do this to the Beast. Lesnar being taken to the limit tonight. And Lesnar with a right hand. Lesnar sends Gable into the corner. Lesnar. No, Gable has Lesnar in the corner. Gable gets put back in the corner though. And Lesnar drops him into the mat. Brock Lesnar has Chad Gable up now. Lesnar with a clothesline. And now Lesnar picks Gable up. Brock Lesnar. Oh no! This is it. F5 connects. Gable's gone for the ride. The F5. The dream is over. 1, 2. What? I think Lesnar's collectively thinking the same thing everyone else is thinking, which is, excuse me? Chad Gable just kicked out of the F5. Gable up in the corner now. Lesnar grabs Gable. Now Lesnar with Chad Gable back in the corner again. Chad Gable in trouble. Brock Lesnar. Now Lesnar back into the suplexes. Sometimes when, like I said earlier, if you don't succeed, try again, and then Lesnar's doing just that to Gable. Turns Gable over. 1, 2. Oh no! Before the count of 3, Lesnar just picks Gable up off the mat. Now Brock Lesnar making an example of Chad Gable. F5 again. 1, 2, 3. You gotta give it to Gable though. Gable took Lesnar to the limit. maybe even beyond the limit. Lesnar may have to push himself beyond the limit. Kurt Angle consoling Chad Gable on the outside, making sure Gable's alright. Well, it's now officially main event time, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, the night's not been good to Andrade and Zelina Vega so far tonight. Can it get better, though? Zelina Vega came up short against Becky Lynch earlier tonight. But can Andrade become Universal Champion right now? And cheer is Andrade. He's got Zelina Vega back. Zelina kicked off the show tonight. She's had plenty of time to recover. That's for sure. I gotta be honest, I don't know how you follow those last two matches. I'm having a hard time. I'm thinking in my mind right now so far. It's between Gable versus Lesnar and Ciampa versus Nakamura for what has been match of the night so far. As Almas and Vega make their way to the ring. And Andrade get another victory over the Universal Champion, and this time walk away with the gold around his waist. We're about to find out in the main event. Now here comes the champion. Comes Seth Rollins. Rollins has been on and off these last few weeks. 2 wins, 2 losses so far in Universe mode. Whereas his opponent tonight, Andrade, 2 wins, 0 losses. As Rollins makes his way to the ring. Could tonight be the ending of Seth Rollins' Universal Championship reign? Out of the 8 championships on the line tonight, the 7th we've already contended before. 3 out of the 7 changed hands. Ciampa, Deville, Morrison. Will Rollins be throwing his name into that list before the night is over? You gotta imagine, obviously, that's not where Seth Rollins wants to be thinking. It's not what he wants to be thinking. It's not how he wants to be thinking. Seth Rollins has got to do everything in his power to make sure Andrade doesn't defeat him tonight. Factor in Zelina Vega. It's a big part of it.
introducing the challenger from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Andrade! And introducing the champion from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Seth
Rollins and Almas. Now the question is, which one is going to walk away with the Universal Championship? Here we go. Rollins starts though with his drop kick to Almas. And now Almas with a right hook to the ribs. Andrade float over. Has Rollins. No! Rollins counters into a neck breaker of his own. And now Seth Rollins has Andrade back up to his feet. Seth Rollins with Andrade. Sends Andrade into the corner. Seth Rollins now. Head first off the turnbuckle goes Andrade. And now Seth Rollins going up to the top. Rollins waiting for Andrade to get back to his feet. Rollins. Double knees. Now Rollins has him back up. Seth Rollins. Right hand. And a chop. Rollins. No. Almost kicked to the ribs. There's a clothesline from Andrade. Rollins, though, takes him down with a shoulder block. Now we see Zelina Vega not very happy about the way this matchup's starting off. Almost with a right hand, though. And now Andrade up on the top. Has Rollins up on the top rope. Andrade with a right hand. And now he joins him up there. And Andrade. Oh, man. Looking for a real big superplex there to the Universal Champion. Both men go down off that one, but Andrade is the first one back up. Andrade with Rollins. Rollins now get picked up back to his feet. Almas with Rollins. Hurricane Rana takes him down. Rollins trying to pull himself back up to his feet. Now Rollins against the ropes. Andrade as Rollins puts him in the ropes. And now Andrade driving his knee into the back of Seth Rollins. Rollins picked up by Andrade. And Andrade, no, Rollins counters with the right hands. And now Seth Rollins into a Falcon Arrow. Andrade could be in trouble here. Rollins sends him off the ropes. Rollins swinging neck breaker takes him down. Into the cover on Andrade. Rollins, one kick out from Andrade. And now Rollins with a neck breaker. Rollins now picks Andrade up. Andrade back to his feet. Rollins springboard tornado DDT to Almas. Now Rollins gets him back up. Andrade back to his feet. Rollins ripped for a forearm. Andrade finds the counter Hurricane Rana from Andrade. And now Andrade going up to the top rope. With an elbow drop. And now Andrade raining down with left hooks. And a kick to the ribs. Andrade picks Seth Rollins back up to his feet. Andrade Hurricane Rana connects. Andrade stands over Seth Rollins, who pulls himself back to his feet. Rollins in the corner now. Andrade has Rollins up and drops him. Rollins back to his feet though, and Rollins inside cradle suplex to Andrade. One. Well, I think Andrade's left shoulder in that situation was up the whole time, but that's just me, I suppose. As Rollins sends Andrade into the corner. Now Rollins knocks him down. Seth Rollins Going up to the top rope. Rollins with a moonsault to Andrade. Into the cover. Rollins. 1, 2. No, a kick out. Kick to the ropes from Rollins to Andrade. Spinning wheel kick connects. Andrade puts Rollins in the corner. And Andrade turns him back around with a chop. And now Andrade turns Rollins back around in the corner. Right hand to the back. Grabs Rollins. Turns him back around. Shoves him in the corner. Andrade with a right hand. And a chop. Rollins, serious trouble here from Andrade. Right hand again, and Andrade drops the champion. Now Andrade to the top rope with a moonsault. Got it that time with a standing moonsault in the end, and that was a thing of beauty from Andrade. Now Andrade with the right hands to Seth Rollins, and kicks him while he's down. Picks Rollins back up to his feet. Rollins gets taken down. Andrade off the ropes, and a kick to the head. Now Rollins back to his feet. Rollins takes down Andrade. Now Rollins went for a kick. Andrade turns him around. Andrade, German suplex to Seth Rollins. Now Andrade setting up Rollins here. What's Andrade looking for? Cartwheel. Well, that was a bit excessive. Cartwheel into a Pele kick from Andrade. Andrade into a cover. 1, 2. No! For the championship, Andrade not able to quite put Rollins away with that one. Very close, but not quite. Now Andrade has Rollins. Andrade, same way he's beat him in the past. The hammerlock DDT connects. Let's get a look at that again. Andrade connected with the hammerlock DDT into the cover on Rollins. 1. No! Rollins at it 2. Right as the referee's hand hits 2, Rollins gets the shoulder up. And now Rollins drops Andrade. And Rollins picks him up. Seth. No, Andrade. Right hand. And a Hurricane Rana from Andrade, but Seth Rollins back to his feet now. Rollins got him just a little bit with the clothesline. And Andrade ducks Rollins. There's Rollins trying to fight back. Right hand. And another. And a third. For a right, Andrade with a counter. Andrade with a drop kick to Seth Rollins. Gets him away from the ropes now. Or towards the ropes now. Andrade. What's he looking to do here? Now Andrade just kind of standing over Seth Rollins. Andrade picks him back up to his feet. Now Rollins, out of the way, pushes Andrade. And now Rollins with a sling blade. Rollins rolls him through into a big super kick there from Rollins to Andrade. Rollins going to the top rope, and Seth Rollins. Moonsault. Referee into the cover now, finally. 1, 2. Kick out from Andrade again. And stomps on him a couple times, back into a cover. 1, 2. Oh, there's another kick out. Rollins picking Andrade back up. Right hand. Now Andrade grabs Rollins up on his shoulders. And Andrade drills Rollins into the mat. Andrade now with Rollins. Has him in perfect position, it seems. Puts him in the corner. Kicks him. knocks him down. So just poses a little bit there. Interesting choice, but okay. Kicks Rollins now, and Andrade. Might have Rollins right where he wants him. The big double knee strike. Rollins might be out of it. Covered by Andrade. 1, 2. Kick out from Rollins. Andrade picks Rollins up. Andrade, no. Rollins, drop toe hold. Takes down Andrade. Rollins, kicking the ribs, off the ropes, into the curb stomp. Into the cover. Rollins, 1, 2, 3. He got it. Seth Rollins beats Andrade. Rollins ends the night, still as the Universal Champion.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Universal Champion, Seth Rollins!
That is all for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in to Backlash. Tune back in tomorrow for Raw. I've been Xander, and that was Universe Mode.